It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans' electric quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Titans and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out is their quarterback, the young man out of UCLA.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Throwing to start the drive, Henry. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He gets this one to Boyd. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 34.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
And Boyd in motion right. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Henry. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pollard will take it up the gut. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Check out.
Here's Pollard again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And he continues to add on to his amazing touchdown total on the ground. That is number 25 for... Throwing to start the drive. Henry. He finds Hopkins complete. Loose inside the 30. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He hooked up on the last drive with DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. And now set to go here again. 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Fights off the defender. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. He's on his way. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Josh Riley, 91 yards. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side to about the 33-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley. 58 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been incredible all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he just recently eclipsed the 4,000-yard mark on the season. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And how about that for just running out the clock? That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it.
We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville.
And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. Gabe Davis, a touchdown reception.
From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium.
And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one.
Isaiah Pacheco with a touchdown run.
Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some...
Team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
Ready, break! Go!
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot! Take go!
Back to throw. Henry. He completes it to Boyd. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go!
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And some space here. Touchdown, Titans! Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far, but let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to come.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Ready!
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Flush to his right. There he goes again, and down to the 29-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Henry. That's going to be caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Nick Vanette, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Let's go.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 113 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from the 20. And the Titans are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for second place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got Vanette. And they'll wind up getting this this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. And they take a knee. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Check out.
Run for Pollard. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year, just a remarkable number as he draws level with a Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in NFL history.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion. The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. And keeps the score Titans 55, Bengals 43.
Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that any time you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.
So for the Titans, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.